All right, so this is 18.4, problem solving with trigonometry. The first thing I want to cover is the area formula. So, with trig. So, because this is angle B, this side will be lowercase b. Since this angle is angle C, this side, opposite angle C, is lowercase c, and A, opposite is angle or side A. Okay, just to label it like that. All right, so we can talk about it. Now, if I give this triangle to you and I said to, hey, find the area, what do we need? 1/2. So area is always going to be 1/2. I'm going to write it out because I don't want the base times height, correct? Height. I had a brain fart about how to spell height. Okay, so now in this orientation, I'm just going to draw one height. And this application is going to work out whatever the base may be. So if this is my height right there, h, it's going to be 1/2 b times h, right? Yeah, correct? But I don't give you the height, okay? So if I give you, let's say, this triangle here, how do I figure out h using trig? Notice if I cut this part out of my triangle, right? I cut B2, correct? This side B, right? So I would have to use this angle, angle A. What is H in terms of angle A? My opposite side. What is C in terms of angle A? Your hypotenuse. What trig function deals with O and H? Sine. So I can say, hey, look, this is sine of A degrees, whatever A degrees is, equals H over C, correct? Yeah? Everybody with me? You guys got to stay with me, okay? If I give you that triangle right there, right? Then I know that the sine of A equals opposite over hypotenuse, which is H over C, correct? Yeah? So here, if I solve for H, I would get H equals C times sine of A, correct? Yeah, I'll get that, correct? So my area formula, 1/2 base times height, becomes, the area formula now is 1/2. My base is B, this. My height is C times sine of angle A. That is actually one of the area formulas. Okay? It's always going to be 1/2 base times the other side times the sine of that angle. Okay? All right? So here are the variations of that formula. Okay? 1/2. So if this was the height here, then this would be my formula. If this was my height here, then this would be my formula. If this was my height here, then this would be my formula. Okay? Notice that whatever the angle is, it's the other two sides that we have to multiply. Okay? So if I have angle C, I know I have to multiply A and B together. Okay? So all the letters will be represented if you guys just label your triangle like this. Okay? Questions on that? You guys understand how we came up with these? And it all stems from 1/2 base equals base, or area equals 1/2 base times height. Okay? All right. Questions? So as long as you know all the letters are going to be represented in this formula, in the area formula, you should be good. And it's always going to be two sides and the angle that makes up those two sides. It's like this example here, right here. Okay, I have 3.2, 142 degrees, and 47. Okay. So here, I'm just gonna go area equals 1/2 times those two sides, 3.2 times 4.7 times the sine of 142, because I have the two sides that make up that angle. Okay? So if I just do that on my calculator here, 1/2 of 3.2, 1/2, you know what, 0.5 times 3.2 times 4.7 times the sine of 142. That would be 4.63. So your area here equals 4.63 meters squared. Cool. All you're gonna do is just multiply the half by the two sides that's given and the angle that makes up those two sides. Okay? Yes. It's gonna be the unit squared, yeah. Okay? That's simple, right? Okay? Another problem that you might come across is a word problem. Okay, so this is the word problem here. A building casts a shadow when the sun is at an angle of 27 degrees to the vertical. Right there, I stopped for a reason. Okay, because your first step in a word problem is to draw a picture. Okay, just to get a better sense of it. So there's a building and it casts a shadow in the sun, right? So there's the sun and the building. Don't laugh. my building. Okay. Here's the ground. And here's my sun. And it casts a shadow. Yeah. And it casts a shadow. This is the ray going down. This so beautiful. This part here in blue is my shadow. Right? That one ray is highlighted. There's a bunch of rays, but it's highlighted because it's hitting that building at a right angle. Yeah, you guys see the right triangle? This is the height of the building. Okay. This is my right angle. And this is my right triangle, right? Right there. Yeah. So we are dealing with trig. Okay. A building casts a shadow. Oh, I think I skipped the. Hold on. Oh, a building cast a 33-meter shadow. Okay. Oh, building cast a 33-meter shadow. Okay. There we go. I just made it the same as my Zoom. Okay. All right. When the sun is at an angle of 27 degrees to the vertical. So 33-meter shadow. So that means that this guy here is 33 meters, right? Because that's my shadow. When the sun is at an angle of 100 or 27 degrees to the vertical, what does that mean? What angle am I talking about? I'm not talking about this angle because this angle is 90. Which one? Is it this one on the top or the bottom? The top one. This angle here is 27 degrees. Okay. How tall is the building? So I'm going to label out what we have to get. How tall is the building to the nearest meter? How far is it from the top of the building to the tip of the shadow? Right here. What angle does a ray from the sun along the edge make with the ground? And let's make this Z. Okay, so I basically just have to get everything out. Yeah, I'm given 27 degrees. I'm given 33. I need to find X, Y, and Z. Okay. So once I make a triangle like this, make a picture like this. So once I've finished making this picture, you don't need the building anymore. You don't need all these different things. So you can redraw it. Redraw it basically. Yeah, draw a basic right triangle. This is 27. This is 33. I want to find X, Y, and Z. Okay, like that. All right. And then you guys can do that from our last lesson. Yes. Well, that's what they're asking. They're asking how tall the building is. They're asking the distance from the tip of the building to the shadow, the tip of the shadow. And they're asking what angle it makes with the ground. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So you guys can do that. All I wanted to do today was just to talk to you guys about how to draw the picture. And you guys have to draw a picture whenever there's a word problem. Okay, and that's the first step. All right. That's the lesson for today.